As a doctor, I must warn seniors to stop eating these 5 breakfasts immediately. They are destroying your health. It's possible that a single breakfast could lead to a life spent in and out of hospitals. I'm not trying to scare you. I have personally seen people who were healthy one day, and then suffered a stroke the next, right after breakfast. All because of a familiar food they ate every single day. Even more frightening is that the very foods we think are healthy, nutritious, or economical are the silent culprits. They secretly damage the liver, thicken the blood, and cause blocked arteries. This leads to chronic insomnia, a weakened heart, and even an increased risk of cancer. My dear friends, think back for a moment. How many times have you eaten leftovers from the night before? How many times have you had sausage, a sweet pastry, or just a quick cup of coffee for breakfast? Are all these habits pushing your health to the edge of a cliff? I am someone who has worked with hundreds of older patients. And the thing that troubles me most is that the majority of them have no idea their daily breakfast is what's making them weaker. Right now, I am going to share 5 types of breakfasts that seniors should absolutely avoid. I will also share healthy, complete, and wholesome breakfast ideas to help you restore your liver, stabilize your blood pressure, reduce blood fats, and live a long, healthy life. The first dangerous breakfast type is eating leftovers from the night before. I once treated a woman in her 60s who lived in a small town in the Midwest. Every morning, she would wake up early, open the fridge, and take out the leftover casserole from the previous night to reheat for breakfast. She would say, "It's a sin to waste it, and it's homemade, so what's the harm?" Just a few months later, she was admitted to the hospital with severe stomach pain, diarrhea, and weakness. This was followed by a series of serious diagnoses: chronic gastritis, elevated liver enzymes, and impaired kidney function. When I asked the treating physician, he said something I'll never forget. Her liver disease wasn't hereditary, it was being eroded, day by day, by old food. So why are leftovers so dangerous? It's not because they are spoiled or smell bad. What makes them so scary is something you can't see: nitrites. This is a compound that can form in leftover rice, cooked vegetables, soups, and meats that have been stored in the fridge for a long time. When it enters your body, nitrite combines with amino acids in your stomach to form nitrosamines. This is a powerful carcinogen that the World Health Organization has classified in the most dangerous group. This means that eating a piece of leftover meatloaf for breakfast can be equivalent to smoking several cigarettes on an empty stomach. And it doesn't stop there. The refrigerator, a place you think is clean, is actually a breeding ground for bacteria if not cleaned regularly. Raw and cooked foods stored together can lead to cross-contamination. Especially in the morning, when your liver and kidneys are just waking up and your immune system is still weak, bacteria can invade more easily than ever. The consequences are digestive disorders, thickened blood, a toxin-filled liver, and fatigued kidneys. The risk of high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and chronic insomnia gradually takes shape, all from the simple habit of eating to save money. The question is, why do seniors so often eat leftovers? It's because they grew up being frugal, accustomed to scarcity, and they hate to waste anything. They think, "I cooked it myself, it's fine." But this kindness towards food can sometimes be a form of neglect for your own health. Throwing away a portion of old food might save you from a month in the hospital, filled with needles, medicine, and anxiety. And importantly, this habit not only weakens the body, it also silently steals your mental clarity and energy. It leaves you feeling lethargic, reduces your quality of life, and gradually robs you of your independence. Not to mention, when you get sick, your children have to worry, and the family's finances are affected, all from one seemingly small action. If you have ever eaten leftovers for breakfast, please reconsider. Health doesn't come from expensive things, but from the small choices you make every morning. Tossing out an old dish means keeping a healthy day for yourself. And I want to ask you, have you ever eaten leftover food for breakfast? After hearing this, if you are truly concerned, please leave a comment that says this. From now on, I will not eat leftovers for breakfast to protect my health. I truly hope to read your honest thoughts, because only when we dare to change does our body have a chance to heal. The second dangerous breakfast type is eating processed meats like sausage, bacon, and deli ham. I once witnessed the case of a man in his late 60s, a retired teacher who lived a very organized and modern life. Every morning, he would slice some breakfast sausage, heat it in the microwave, and eat it with toast and a glass of milk. It looked very convenient, a typical American breakfast. Until one day, he suddenly experienced severe abdominal pain and noticed blood in his stool. The results of his colonoscopy were devastating for his family. There was serious damage to his colon lining, a warning sign of precancerous conditions. The cause, as determined by his doctors, was his habit of eating processed meat every morning for the past 3 years. Have you ever considered that a single, delicious-smelling sausage link contains dozens of additives? Nitrates, preservatives, artificial colors, and artificial flavors. All of these can combine with enzymes in your body to create nitrosamines, an extremely potent carcinogen. In fact, the World Health Organization has officially classified processed meat in the same group as tobacco and asbestos. This means that every time you eat it, you are planting a seed of cancer in your body. What's concerning is that older adults often choose these meats because they're convenient. There's no need to cook, just heat them up and you have a tasty breakfast. But behind that convenience is a chain of disastrous biological reactions. The liver has to filter more toxins, the stomach has a hard time digesting, and the small intestine is constantly irritated. Over time, this accumulation increases the risk of colon, stomach, pancreatic, and liver cancer. This is not to mention the risk of high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and memory decline. Another consequence that few people notice is that eating processed meat regularly causes the body to retain water. This leads to easy weight gain, a larger belly, and a heavy feeling. This directly affects an older person's mobility, causing difficulty walking, shortness of breath, and dizziness. This can then lead to a reluctance to socialize, a fear of going out, and ultimately, social isolation and depression in old age. So, after hearing this, are you willing to get rid of those sausage links you have in your fridge? You might not feel anything now, but one day, when your health falters, you will regret not changing sooner. If you agree, please leave a simple promise in the comments below. I will no longer eat processed meat for breakfast. Because every small change today is a big step towards a healthier tomorrow. The third dangerous breakfast type is eating fried foods. One Monday morning, the gastroenterology department of our hospital admitted a man in his late 60s. His face was pale, he was clutching his stomach, and his breathing was heavy. He said he had just eaten breakfast at a local diner, a plate of fried hash browns with 2 sausage links. It wasn't the first time he'd eaten that, it had been his habit for years. He said he needed a hearty meal to have enough energy for his morning walk in the park. However, after that meal, he had a dull ache all day, his stomach was bloated, and he didn't want to eat anything else. After a series of tests, the doctor had to warn him that his liver was overloaded. His bile was stagnant, he showed signs of stomach ulcers, his blood was high in fat, and his cholesterol was soaring. Eating fried foods in the morning is one of the most common and dangerous mistakes. Why is that? Because in the morning, your digestive system has just woken up and needs to be started gently with easily digestible, low-fat foods. Instead, you are loading your body with a large amount of trans fats from oil that has been used repeatedly at high temperatures. This is precisely where harmful substances like benzopyrene and acrylamide are produced, both of which are carcinogens strongly warned against by the WHO. Not only that, but fried foods also make your blood thicker. Your liver has to work overtime to filter the fat, while your kidneys struggle to eliminate toxins from the heavy salt and seasonings. As a result, cholesterol levels rise, blood pressure fluctuates, and the risk of stroke, atherosclerosis, and liver disease increases with each passing day and each breakfast. Many people think fried food keeps them full longer, but that feeling of fullness is deceptive. The grease makes it hard for the stomach to digest, leading to bloating, fatigue, and sluggishness all morning. Older adults are more prone to nausea and loss of appetite, which can lead to skipping lunch, causing long-term malnutrition and nutritional imbalances. Besides health issues, regularly eating fried foods also affects your appearance. Your skin can become dull and break out, belly fat accumulates, and you walk with a slow, heavy gait. This can make seniors feel self-conscious and reluctant to meet up with family and friends. Over time, not just your physical health, but your mental health will decline as well. Have you ever started your morning with a donut, a plate of fried potatoes, or some bacon? Take a look back and ask yourself if that meal is worth sacrificing your health and mental clarity. If you truly realize how dangerous this is, please comment with this sentence. From now on, I will avoid fried foods for breakfast to protect my liver and my heart. One wise decision can change the entire journey of your future health. The fourth dangerous breakfast type is eating snack foods and sweets like cookies, pastries, or sugary cereals. There was an elderly woman named Doris, nearly 75 years old, who lived alone after her husband passed away and her children lived far away. Every morning, she would sit on her porch, drink tea, and eat a few sweet cookies with a bowl of sugary cereal and milk. She said she ate that way to keep her stomach light, and she was used to it. She often ate lunch late and her dinners were irregular. When her daughter took her for a checkup, the doctor discovered she had early-stage type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol, and her memory was beginning to decline. What shocked the family was when the doctor pointed out that it was those cookies and sugary cereals every morning that were depleting her health, day by day. Why is this the case? Because items like cookies, pastries, and sugary cereals are essentially just a combination of refined sugar, white flour, and saturated fat, with almost no real nutritional value. When eaten in the morning, your blood sugar spikes dramatically. The body reacts by releasing insulin to bring it back down. But when this fluctuation is repeated over the long term, it leads to insulin resistance, causing diabetes, metabolic disorders, high cholesterol, and high blood pressure. Not to mention, refined sugar also damages nerve cells, making older adults often feel tired, drowsy, dizzy, and unable to concentrate. Some recent studies have shown that eating too much sugar can be linked to memory decline, Alzheimer's, and macular degeneration, meaning it harms both your brain and your eyes. Another consequence that few expect is that sugary snacks often make seniors feel falsely full, so they no longer want to eat their main meals. This leads to a deficiency in protein, fiber, B vitamins, and essential minerals. This in turn causes physical weakness, a reduced immune system, and makes them more susceptible to common illnesses like colds, sore throats, and chronic insomnia. Furthermore, the habit of eating sweets in the morning also affects mood. Sugar stimulates dopamine, creating a temporary feeling of pleasure. But when the sugar level drops, older adults can easily fall into a state of sadness, loneliness, and feel lost in life. Are you maintaining this convenient habit? A cookie each morning may seem like nothing, but after a few months or years, the consequence is an entire lifetime of health being traded away. If you see yourself in this story, please write in the comments. I will stop eating sugary snacks for breakfast to protect my memory and my blood sugar. A small action can be the beginning of a much healthier life journey. The fifth dangerous breakfast type is eating breakfast too late, after 9 a.m. Many people think that eating late is better than skipping a meal, so they leisurely sleep until 8 or 9 a.m. before preparing breakfast. But few people know that eating breakfast after 9 a.m. not only disrupts the body's biological clock but is also a silent trigger for a series of metabolic disorders in older adults. After a long night, the liver, kidneys, pancreas, and digestive system are all ready to work, waiting for the body to be refueled. If you wait until 9 a.m. to eat, these organs have to wait too long, leading to endocrine disruption, low blood sugar, thickened blood, and increased pressure on the liver. This is why many older adults, even if they eat a light breakfast, feel tired, sluggish, or dizzy, because they've let their stomach stay empty past the golden hour. I remember a gentleman in his 60s from Phoenix, who was retired and had a very flexible schedule. He often slept in late and would eat breakfast around 10 a.m. He would say, "I'll sleep in and enjoy it, eat when I feel like it, no one is rushing me anymore." But one day, he suddenly collapsed in the bathroom. Fortunately, a neighbor found him in time. After an examination, the doctor determined he had low blood pressure due to mild hypoglycemia, combined with high cholesterol and unstable blood pressure. All of these were directly linked to his habit of eating breakfast too late. Eating late pushes breakfast almost into lunchtime, which can lead to eating less or skipping lunch altogether, causing a nutritional imbalance for the entire day. Furthermore, when the body is starved for a prolonged period, the stress hormone cortisol increases. This causes chronic stress, leading to increased blood pressure, more belly fat, sleep disturbances, and a weakened immune system. Not only that, eating late pushes back the digestion and absorption cycle, leading to the accumulation of visceral fat, which can cause fatty liver disease, obesity, and type 2 diabetes. Especially in people who are not very active, this seemingly simple habit is pushing many seniors faster towards a hospital bed. So, if you have ever delayed breakfast because you weren't hungry or wanted to take it easy, please try to adjust your body's internal clock. And if you have ever eaten breakfast after 9 a.m., thinking a little late won't hurt, then today, please leave a comment. I will wake up earlier and eat breakfast on time to protect my health. Just by changing your meal times, you give yourself a chance to live a healthier life, day by day. We often think that breakfast is just a small thing, but in reality, it can silently poison your body. It can destroy your liver, thicken your blood, erode your memory, and lead to a chain of tragedies: insomnia, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, and stroke. The things you are eating every morning, which seem harmless, are causing your health to decline without you even realizing it. What's even sadder is that many people, whether to save money, for convenience, or simply out of long-standing habit, are unintentionally allowing these dangerous foods straight into their stomachs every day. And then, when the body finally speaks up, when you have to go to the hospital, when you can no longer walk a single lap around your house without your knees aching and your back hurting, it's already too late. So, if you have been guilty of any of these breakfast habits, I urge you to stop today. A small change in the morning can be the beginning of a journey to a longer, healthier life. And if you found this video helpful, please click the like button and share it so your loved ones can also avoid these terrible mistakes. But now, the bigger question is, if not those foods, what should you eat for breakfast? What can you eat that is good for your liver, helps with blood circulation, stabilizes blood pressure, promotes good sleep, and preserves your memory for a long time? Right now, I will show you 5 extremely simple, easy-to-make breakfasts that can help seniors noticeably improve their health, day by day. Are you ready? Let's continue. The first recommended breakfast is oatmeal with chia seeds and nut milk. If you want to start your morning gently but with enough energy, a bowl of oatmeal cooked with chia seeds and nut milk is the perfect choice. This isn't just a trendy dish. Numerous studies have proven its real benefits for the health of older adults. It's especially good for those dealing with high cholesterol, high blood pressure, digestive issues, or problems with their liver, kidneys, and memory. Oatmeal contains a special type of fiber called beta-glucan, which has the ability to lower bad cholesterol. This helps keep blood vessels clear, which in turn helps stabilize blood pressure and reduces the burden on the heart. Chia seeds, though small, are a treasure trove of nutrition, rich in omega-3s, plant-based protein, and antioxidants. These help reduce inflammation, support memory, and protect liver cells. When combined with nut milk like unsweetened almond, walnut, or soy milk, this dish becomes easily digestible and gentle on the system. It doesn't cause the sudden blood sugar spikes that typical sweet foods do. It's also very simple to make. Soak 3 to 4 tablespoons of rolled oats in hot water for 10 minutes to soften them. Then, Put them in a pot with a little nut milk and simmer on low for about 5 minutes. Finally, add a tablespoon of chia seeds, stir gently, and it's ready. If you like, you can sprinkle some chopped walnuts or a few thin slices of banana on top for more flavor and texture. The finished oatmeal has a gentle aroma, a subtle sweetness from the nut milk, a light creaminess from the oats, and a soft, gel-like texture from the expanded chia seeds. It's easy to eat, easy to digest, warms the stomach, and is gentle on the liver and blood. This is exactly what your body needs after a long night. What do you think? If you've tried this dish before, please share your experience. If not, please comment below that I will try oatmeal with chia seeds tomorrow morning to help my heart and memory stay strong. Let's live happily and healthily together every day. The second recommended breakfast is a steamed sweet potato with a boiled egg. An ideal breakfast for seniors doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. Sometimes, just a warm steamed sweet potato and a soft-boiled egg are enough to start a new day gently, completely, and beneficially for almost every organ in your body. Sweet potatoes are one of the richest sources of soluble fiber, which supports digestion and acts as a natural laxative. This is very suitable for older adults who often suffer from constipation or bloating. Additionally, they contain plenty of vitamins A and B6, potassium, and antioxidants, which can help clean artery walls, reduce inflammation, and naturally stabilize blood pressure and blood sugar. Eating a sweet potato in the morning also helps maintain sustained energy, preventing the fatigue or drowsiness that can come from meals high in refined carbs. A boiled egg is a source of complete protein and is rich in choline, a nutrient essential for brain function and memory. For seniors, eating 1 egg a day not only helps maintain muscle mass but also supports the immune system and slows down neurological aging. The preparation is very simple. Just wash the sweet potato and steam it for 15 to 20 minutes until it's soft and fragrant. Boil an egg in water for 8 to 9 minutes to achieve a perfect soft-boiled state, where the yolk is creamy but not dry. You can eat the sweet potato with a little sesame salt, and the egg with a few slices of cucumber or steamed green vegetables to balance the flavors. It's delicious and not heavy at all. The natural, warm, and sweet flavor of the potato combined with the light richness of the egg will make your morning more pleasant and gentle than ever. If you find this meal simple and reasonable, try it this week. Share your thoughts in the comments with a sentence like, "I will eat sweet potato and a boiled egg in the morning to protect my digestion and my blood pressure." Because a small change today is the first step towards long-term health tomorrow. The third recommended breakfast is an avocado, banana, and flaxseed smoothie. If you're looking for a breakfast that is light, easy to swallow, and also nourishes the heart, boosts the brain, beautifies the skin, and supports digestion, then a smoothie made with avocado, banana, and flaxseed is a wonderful choice. This isn't just a refreshing and easy-to-make drink, it's also a natural remedy that offers many benefits for seniors. It's especially good for those who often feel tired, have declining memory, or suffer from heart disease or high blood pressure. Avocado is a fruit rich in monounsaturated fats, which help lower bad cholesterol. This protects the walls of your blood vessels, reduces the risk of blockages, and helps prevent strokes. Additionally, avocados contain a lot of vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that helps slow down the aging process and significantly improves memory in older adults. Bananas, on the other hand, are an abundant source of potassium and vitamin B6. Potassium helps regulate blood pressure, reduces cramping, and increases muscle flexibility. Vitamin B6 supports brain function and helps you sleep better at night. When you combine bananas and avocados, you get a breakfast full of energy that doesn't feel heavy in your stomach. Flaxseed is the final touch. This tiny seed provides plant-based omega-3s, soluble fiber, and lignans, which have excellent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties that are very good for the liver, heart, and digestive process. The method is simple. Put half an avocado, 1 ripe banana, 1 tablespoon of flaxseed, and about 4 to 6 ounces of nut milk or unsweetened regular milk into a blender. Blend for 20 to 30 seconds, and you'll have a smooth, creamy, and refreshing smoothie with a natural sweetness that's incredibly easy to drink. If you've often found it difficult to eat in the morning, this smoothie will surely change your perspective. And if this sounds good to you, please leave a comment. I will try drinking an avocado banana smoothie each morning for a healthy heart, sharp memory, and better sleep. Because sometimes, just one glass in the morning is enough for your body to thank you all day. The fourth recommended breakfast is a vegetable soup with lentils. For seniors who often feel bloated, have poor digestion, wake up at night to urinate, feel tired, or are slightly anemic, a bowl of vegetable soup with lentils in the morning is an extremely sensible choice. This is not only an easy-to-make and easy-to-eat meal, but it also contains a healthy combination of nutrients. It helps the body recover, cleanses the liver, supports kidney function, and naturally stabilizes blood sugar. Lentils are considered a beneficial food, known for their ability to promote urination, detoxify, cool the liver, and reduce water retention. This is very suitable for older adults who often experience mild swelling, high blood pressure, or minor kidney issues. Additionally, lentils are rich in iron and zinc, which help improve blood circulation, enhance sleep quality, and reduce joint pain. The vegetables cooked in the soup should be things like carrots, butternut squash, celery, broccoli, or spinach. These are vegetables that contain a lot of soluble fiber, B vitamins, and antioxidants. They help clean the walls of blood vessels, support digestion, and prevent hardening of the arteries. When you combine vegetables and lentils, the soup is both light on the stomach and rich in nutrients, perfect for an older digestive system that may be weak. Cooking it is very simple. Rinse the lentils, then simmer them until they are soft. Then, add the chopped vegetables and cook for another 10 to 15 minutes. Season it very lightly. You can use just a pinch of sea salt, or no seasoning at all if you use the natural sweetness from the vegetables. When eaten hot, the soup has a sweet, smooth, and ton-6 that is very easy to swallow and absorb. If you often eat dry breakfasts or feel full and bloated after eating, you should try this soup. And if you find this suggestion helpful, you can comment. I will try eating vegetable and lentil soup in the morning to cool my liver, lighten my stomach, and sleep better at night. Because just one bowl each morning can make a difference for a whole day of healthy living. The fifth recommended breakfast is whole wheat toast with peanut butter and an apple. If you are looking for a breakfast that is quick and convenient but still nutritious, helps stabilize blood sugar, lowers cholesterol, and provides sustained energy for the whole morning, then the combination of whole wheat bread, peanut butter, and a fresh apple is an excellent choice you shouldn't miss. Whole wheat bread is completely different from regular white bread. It's made from wheat flour that still contains the bran and germ, where most of the fiber, B vitamins, and essential minerals are found. Because of this, whole wheat bread helps slow down sugar absorption and prevents blood sugar spikes after meals. This is very suitable for seniors who are managing diabetes, high cholesterol, or have signs of belly fat. Peanut butter, the kind with no added sugar or salt, provides healthy fats, plant-based protein, and vitamin E. These nutrients help nourish nerve cells, increase the elasticity of blood vessel walls, and keep the heart healthy and the liver less burdened. When you spread a thin layer of peanut butter on a slice of whole wheat toast, the light, nutty flavor combined with the rich taste of the grain creates a feeling of fullness that lasts, without feeling heavy. To complete the breakfast, you should also have an apple. This fruit is rich in pectin, a type of soluble fiber, as well as vitamin C and natural antioxidants. These help clean blood vessels, support digestion, cool the liver, and effectively reduce blood fats. Eating an apple in the morning also helps clean your mouth, soothes the stomach, and brings a feeling of freshness. The method is very simple. Lightly toast a slice of whole wheat bread until it's fragrant. Spread a moderate layer of peanut butter. Eat it with a few thin slices of apple. You can also drink a glass of warm water or light tea to balance the digestive system. If you find this breakfast easy to adopt, practical, and good for your heart, please leave a comment. I will try whole wheat toast with peanut butter and an apple to start my day in a truly healthy way. Because every morning is an opportunity to take better care of yourself. So, out of the 5 breakfasts I just mentioned, how many have you tried? If you have been regularly eating one or more of them, then congratulations. Your body is being nourished correctly, gently, and sustainably, day by day. And if you haven't, there's nothing to worry about. Just start tomorrow morning by choosing one suitable dish to feel the change from within. Your stomach will feel lighter, your mind will be clearer, your blood pressure will be more stable, and your sleep will be more peaceful at night. I believe that instead of starting the day with a heavy meal, full of grease or processed foods, making the right choice will help your liver rest, your blood get cleansed, and your blood vessels stay clear to nourish your brain, heart, and entire body. If you found this content helpful, please click the like button, share it with your loved ones, and don't forget to leave a comment saying, I will start a healthy breakfast from today. Because one small action can open up years of peaceful living after the age of 60. However, eating right is not enough. There are habits that seem harmless in the morning, like exercising too early, drinking lemon water on an empty stomach, or jumping right out of bed, that are silently destroying your liver, thickening your blood, causing high cholesterol, and leading to chronic insomnia. Next, I will clearly show you 4 morning habits that seem good but are actually damaging your liver, causing insomnia, high cholesterol, and clogged arteries. Are you unintentionally making one of these mistakes every morning? Let's find out together. The first harmful habit is strenuous exercise right after waking up. Many seniors think that waking up early and exercising immediately will help them feel alert, strong, and more flexible. It sounds logical, but in reality, intense exercise right after waking up is an extremely dangerous habit. This is especially true for those with a history of high blood pressure, high cholesterol, heart disease, or weak joints. After a long night of sleep, the body is in a state of complete rest. Your body temperature is lower, blood vessels are constricted, and your blood is thicker than normal. Your heart rate and blood pressure are also at their lowest levels. If you immediately step out into the cold air to run, do heavy workouts, or engage in sudden movements, your heart is forced to work too quickly while your blood is still circulating slowly. This can cause blood vessel spasms, a sudden spike in blood pressure, and can easily lead to dizziness, lightheadedness, or even a stroke. I have encountered many cases of people who were healthy and exercised regularly. But just because they exercised too early and too rushed after waking up, they suffered a stroke, fainted, or fell and broke a bone. They didn't understand why they suddenly felt exhausted until the doctor pointed out the cause was the timing of their exercise. The advice here is, after waking up, spend at least 5 to 10 minutes lying still and breathing deeply, then slowly sit up. Stand up, stretch gently, and drink a small glass of warm water to help thin your blood. After that, do some light movements indoors, like rotating your wrists and knees or walking slowly. Absolutely do not go for a fast walk or do strenuous exercise before eating breakfast or when it's still very cold outside. Do you have the habit of exercising as soon as you wake up? After hearing this, will you change how you start your morning? If you think this is right, please leave a comment. I will warm up gently every morning to protect my heart and blood vessels. Because living healthy is not about intensity, but about understanding your body correctly. The second harmful habit is drinking concentrated lemon water on an empty stomach. Many people think that starting the day with a glass of concentrated lemon water is an effective way to detox. They believe it cleanses the stomach, helps with weight loss, and detoxifies the liver. But the truth is the opposite. Drinking concentrated lemon water on an empty stomach is a dangerous habit, especially for seniors with a sensitive stomach, a tired liver, fluctuating blood pressure, or high liver enzymes. Lemons contain a very high amount of citric acid. When you mix it strong and drink it on an empty stomach, the lemon water directly attacks the stomach lining. This causes severe irritation and can easily lead to stomach ulcers, acid reflux, and digestive disorders. Older adults naturally have a thinner stomach lining and weaker digestive enzymes, so the consequences are even more severe. Many people who drink lemon water in the morning for a few months only realize their stomach is severely damaged when they start feeling a dull ache in their upper abdomen and go for a checkup. It's not just the stomach. The liver and kidneys are also put under pressure to process the large amount of acid from concentrated lemon water, especially before you've eaten anything. At this time, the liver has just woken up and doesn't have enough enzymes to balance the acid, which can lead to liver inflammation, fatigue, frequent nighttime urination, insomnia, fatty liver, and metabolic disorders. This habit can also erode tooth enamel, cause a sore throat, and a dry mouth, especially if you don't rinse your mouth right after drinking. Additionally, lemon can increase the risk of a slight drop in blood pressure, causing dizziness in the morning for people with low blood pressure. If you still want to drink lemon water, the advice is to mix it very diluted. Just a few drops of lemon in 10 to 12 ounces of warm water. Drink it after you've had a light meal or in the middle of the morning. Absolutely do not drink it on an empty stomach, do not mix it strong, and do not replace breakfast with lemon water. Do you drink concentrated lemon water every morning? After understanding the consequences, will you change how you care for your liver and stomach? If you find this important, please leave a comment. I will stop drinking concentrated lemon water on an empty stomach to protect my stomach and liver. Because when you treat your body right, it will thank you for a lifetime. The third harmful habit is getting out of bed too quickly after waking up. Many older adults have the habit of jumping out of bed as soon as they open their eyes to go to the bathroom, exercise, or cook breakfast. This seemingly harmless habit is a silent cause of a series of serious health problems. It's especially dangerous for people with low blood pressure, hardened arteries, osteoporosis, or those who are prone to falls. After a long night of lying down, blood circulation has slowed, the sympathetic nervous system is not fully active, and both blood pressure and heart rate are at their lowest. If you suddenly jump up, blood doesn't have enough time to reach the brain, which can easily lead to postural hypotension. The clear symptoms are dizziness, seeing stars, feeling faint, and even collapsing on the floor. For an older adult, even a minor fall can lead to severe consequences like a broken hip, a head injury, a hematoma under the scalp, or a dislocated knee. It doesn't stop there. Standing up too quickly also startles the heart, forcing it to pump blood intensely before the body is ready. This is particularly dangerous for people with a history of heart rhythm disorders, high blood pressure, or underlying heart disease, as it can lead to chest pain, shortness of breath, or an acute heart attack. The solution is very simple, yet many people ignore it. After opening your eyes, lie on your side for a moment, take 3 to 5 deep breaths, and gently stretch your arms and legs. Then, slowly sit up to give your body time to adjust to the change in posture. Sit on the edge of the bed for a few moments before putting your feet on the floor. This small action can be a lifesaver for your health. Do you get up in a hurry every morning? If you've ever felt dizzy right after waking up, please leave a comment. I will get up slowly and breathe deeply every morning to avoid falls and keep my blood vessels stable. Because starting slowly is the way to go farther and be healthier. The fourth harmful habit is eating breakfast while watching your phone or negative news. The morning is a time when the body needs relaxation, quiet, and focus to start the day gently. However, many people, especially seniors living alone, have the habit of eating breakfast while scrolling through social media, reading negative news, or even catching up on messages and calls. Some even turn on the TV just for some background noise. This habit seems harmless, but it's actually a dose of silent stress delivered to your body first thing in the day. When you eat while processing information, your brain is forced to divide its attention. One part is processing food, while the other is reacting to what you're watching. This disrupts the digestive system, causing uneven enzyme secretion, which leads to indigestion, bloating, nausea, and prolonged fatigue after eating. This is especially true for seniors, whose digestive nervous systems are already weaker. Not only that, but negative news, stressful information, arguments, disasters, and accidents, if consumed during breakfast, will trigger cortisol, the stress hormone. This makes the heart beat faster, blood pressure rise, the stomach contract tightly, and the nerves become tense. If maintained regularly, this can lead to chronic insomnia, mild depression, digestive disorders, increased cholesterol, and a weakened immune system. Additionally, this habit also reduces the connection with yourself. People who eat mindlessly often don't taste their food, tend to eat too quickly, eat too much, or not enough, which disrupts the body's natural feelings of hunger and fullness. Therefore, the advice is to eat breakfast in silence, slowly, and savor every bite. Allow your stomach and brain to rest and recover. If you want to catch up on the news, 15 to 30 minutes after breakfast is a much more suitable time. Do you eat while looking at your phone every morning? If you see yourself in that habit, please leave a comment like, "I will turn off my phone during breakfast to keep my mind and digestion healthier every day." Because starting the day with peace is the greatest gift for your health. Many people think that just eating carefully is enough to maintain their health. But reality shows that it's the small, seemingly harmless actions every morning that are silently damaging the liver, thickening the blood, increasing visceral fat, and causing memory to decline day by day. Exercising at the wrong time, drinking the wrong way, getting up with the wrong posture, or eating while stressed are all pushing the bodies of seniors into a state of inescapable fatigue. I believe that after hearing this, many of you will be startled. It turns out, you've been doing it wrong all these years without knowing. Don't worry too much. Understanding is the key to changing, and that's what's important. Starting today, just by beginning again with simple things, done at the right time and in the right way, your health will gradually recover, your spirit will brighten, and every morning will feel lighter than ever. If you found this video helpful, please click the like button, share it with your loved ones, and leave a comment. I will change my morning habits to live healthier every day. Because a small change today is the first step towards a peaceful old age. And the question is, if we avoid the wrong things, what are the right things to start with? Are there any simple habits that can help the body restore the liver, clean the blood, stabilize the heart, and keep the mind sharp? Right now, I will share with you seniors 4 simple habits to help clean your liver, stabilize blood pressure, prevent strokes, and extend your life. The first recommended habit is to drink a glass of warm water about 30 minutes after waking up. One of the simplest ways to gently start your body in the morning is to drink a glass of warm water about 30 minutes after you wake up. This is a small habit that brings a host of benefits, especially for seniors. It helps from cleansing the liver and stabilizing blood pressure to supporting digestion and enhancing kidney function. After a long night of sleep, the body naturally loses water through breathing and excretion. At this time, the blood becomes thicker, and the liver and kidneys are starting to work again to filter and eliminate toxins. Drinking a glass of warm water helps to thin the blood, reduce the pressure on the heart, stimulate circulation, and gently awaken the digestive system. Especially for people with unstable blood pressure or high cholesterol, drinking warm water in the morning can help prevent blood clots and support the prevention of strokes early in the day. An important note is to drink water that is comfortably warm, around 95 to 105 degrees Fahrenheit, not cold and not too hot. You can use boiled and cooled filtered water, without adding sugar or salt. For those who want to support liver cleansing, you can squeeze a few drops of lemon for a very diluted mix or add a thin slice of ginger. But you should only do this if your stomach is healthy and not prone to inflammation. The best time is about 20 to 30 minutes before breakfast, when your body is fully awake and the internal organs are beginning to function. You should sit down and drink slowly, taking small sips, not chugging the whole glass at once. Are you skipping this habit? Just 1 glass of warm water each morning can help your body cleanse itself naturally, lighten the load on your liver, smooth your digestive tract, and stabilize your blood pressure. If this habit seems reasonable to you, please leave a comment like, I will start every morning with a glass of warm water to clean my liver and keep my blood pressure stable. Because health comes from the simplest things. The second recommended habit is to soak your feet in warm water with ginger or salt for 10 minutes each morning. Few people would think that a simple act like soaking your feet could bring such profound benefits to the entire body, especially for seniors. Every morning, if you spend 10 minutes soaking your feet in a basin of warm water mixed with a few slices of fresh ginger or a pinch of salt, it's like you're unlocking your circulatory system. You're stimulating blood flow throughout your body, helping to cleanse the liver, detoxify the kidneys, stabilize blood pressure, and soothe your nerves. The reason is that the soles of our feet have dozens of important acupressure points that are directly connected to internal organs like the liver, kidneys, heart, and brain. When soaked in warm water, the capillaries under the skin dilate, helping blood to circulate better, especially in the lower limbs where blood often stagnates in older adults. Ginger has warming properties that help expel cold, enhance metabolism, and act as a natural anti-inflammatory. Salt, on the other hand, has antiseptic properties, reduces swelling, relaxes muscles, and helps detoxify through the skin. The method is very simple. Prepare a basin of comfortably warm water, around 105 degrees Fahrenheit. Add 3 to 5 slices of fresh, crushed ginger or a tablespoon of coarse salt and stir well. Soak your feet for about 10 to 15 minutes. You can gently rub the soles of your feet while soaking to enhance the effect. After soaking, dry your feet thoroughly and wear thin socks if it's cold to keep them warm. Not only does this habit help with blood circulation, it also calms the heart rate, reduces stress, and supports deeper sleep at night. It's especially helpful for those who suffer from numb or cold hands and feet, or insomnia. Have you ever tried the habit of soaking your feet in the morning? If not, now is a great time to start. And if it sounds good to you, please leave a comment. I will soak my feet every morning to keep my blood vessels clear, my liver and kidneys healthy, and my spirit calm. Because when your feet are warm, your whole body will feel light and at peace. The third recommended habit is to massage the Yongquan acupoint each morning to boost vitality and cleanse the liver and kidneys. If there is one point on the body that can communicate directly with the liver, kidneys, and circulatory system, it is the Yongquan point. In traditional Eastern medicine, this point is located on the sole of the foot, in the depression that appears when you curl your toes. It is considered one of the most important acupoints, with the power to open up energy channels, enhance blood circulation, nourish the kidneys, support liver detoxification, and calm the nervous system. Every morning, after waking up and sitting up slowly, you just need to spend 5 minutes to gently massage the Yongquan point on both feet. When you press the right spot, you will feel a slight, pleasant ache and a warming sensation. This is a sign that your energy and blood are beginning to flow. Activating this point daily helps to regulate the body's energy, reduce fatigue, increase endurance, alleviate back and knee pain, improve blood pressure, and detoxify through the sweat glands in your feet. Here is how to do it. After soaking your feet in warm water or after cleaning and drying them, use your thumb to gently press and rub the Yongquan point in a circular motion on each foot for about 2 to 3 minutes. You can use a little warming oil, ginger essential oil, or eucalyptus oil to enhance the effect. It is best to do this in the early morning before breakfast, when the body is empty and ready to absorb restorative energy. This habit, though small, if maintained regularly every day, will help you sleep deeper, have more stable blood circulation, healthier liver and kidneys, and a clearer mind. Have you ever heard of the Yongquan point? If you've never tried it, today is the perfect opportunity to start. And if this makes sense to you, please leave a comment. I will massage the Yongquan point every morning to increase circulation and protect my liver and kidneys. Because our feet are the roots of our life, caring for them is caring for our entire body. The fourth recommended habit is to meditate or listen to calm music for 10 minutes in the morning to stabilize blood pressure and soothe the nervous system. It's no coincidence that people who live long, sharp-minded lives into their 80s and 90s all have one thing in common. They start their day slowly and quietly. And one of the habits that helps extend longevity is meditating or listening to calm music in the early morning. This is not just a therapy for the mind, but also an extremely effective natural method to stabilize blood pressure, clear thoughts, reduce stress, and help regulate the heart and digestive system. After a night of sleep, the brain is still processing residual dreams and fragmented thoughts. Turning on the TV, checking your phone, or immediately diving into tasks will overload the brain and put pressure on the nervous system. This can easily lead to a rapid heart rate, high blood pressure, irregular breathing, and fatigue throughout the day. On the other hand, if you take just 10 minutes in the morning to sit still, breathe deeply, close your eyes, and let your mind relax, your entire nervous system will be reset after sleep. Simple meditation or listening to gentle music helps activate alpha waves in the brain, creating a state of relaxed alertness. This helps the heart beat steadily, blood vessels to dilate, and circulation to flow smoothly. This in turn reduces the risk of stroke and improves the quality of your sleep at night. The method is very simple. You can sit with a straight back, either cross-legged on a chair or on the floor. Rest your hands lightly on your thighs, close your eyes, and breathe deeply and evenly. If you're not used to meditating, you can play some soft, instrumental music, relax your body, and let go of all thoughts. This habit, though small, will bring a sense of peace that lasts throughout the day. If you feel this is necessary, please leave a comment like, "I will spend 10 minutes each morning to meditate or listen to music to keep my mind calm and my blood pressure stable." Because when the mind is calm, the body will be healthy, and old age will be more gentle. With just these 4 small habits every morning, which are simple, gentle, and completely free, you can make a huge difference to your health. A glass of warm water to cleanse the liver, a foot soak to help blood circulate, a few minutes of massaging the soles of your feet to awaken your energy, and 10 minutes of quiet meditation or music to calm your mind. These things may seem small, but if maintained regularly, they will contribute to a healthier liver, stable blood pressure, clear blood vessels, deep sleep, and a peaceful mind. Health is not something distant, nor does it require complicated or expensive measures. It starts with how we live each day, how we treat ourselves from the moment we wake up. If you found today's video helpful, please click the like button and share it with your friends and family so we can all live happier, healthier, and longer lives together. And if you are already practicing any of these habits, or want to start tomorrow morning, please leave a comment below so I and everyone else can listen and encourage each other on this journey of caring for our health in our golden years. Thank you for watching to the end of this video. I wish you a peaceful morning and a day full of vibrant life energy.